Good afternoon, good evening, and good morning, church. I always have to remember to acknowledge all of our church members across the world, my God, because we are an international ministry. I see Deaconess Ebony Cosby is in the sanctuary ready. I think it was specifically her comment in the community section that made me decide to go on ahead and do the live today at 3 p.m. Although I totally forgot that I informed you guys that I would do the live at 11 a.m. For some reason, I was reading the comments on my live from last Tuesday. Or was it Wednesday? Was it Wednesday? Wednesday, when I was on my way to New York from New Jersey and I was driving. And for some reason, people thought that I was going to do a live at midnight or 11 p.m. But I would never do that to the church, my God, unless it's like a New Year's Eve or something special or just something very random. But if I'm going to schedule a live, I would never, but I'm going to schedule a live. I'm not sure if the connection went out or not, but I want to say it again. If I'm going to schedule a live, I will always do it when it's convenient for all of us and a reasonable hour, my God. So, I see co-pastor, associate pastor L.A. Gilbert saying, your first lady loves this title, Basic versus Bougie. Yes, this is the title of the live today. I chose that as a title because of a comment that someone tried to read me in the comment section of the G Said It's ATL Hustle vlog. And it's so funny because we haven't had a significant, it's not really significant neither, but we haven't had a significant amount of messy or overly criticizing comments directed towards me in a while. But it's funny because since everyone is so interested in my vlog, of course, the random trolls that really are not members of our church, my God, or our congregation are popping up from the past. And I love that they're back because reading some of those negative comments showed me and proved to me that I'm in such a better space. I'm in a more positive space. And I even thank some of those people for those negative comments because I felt like their negative critiques, and not critiques that are opinions. I'm referring to stuff that's either fact or fiction, meaning that some of that shit that they wrote was a lie. I still said thank you for the comment because now I can handle it. Now it doesn't affect me the same way. I am so much more stronger because of those people only coming on my videos to write negative comments. And that's the difference between our church members who check me and love me versus people who are just negative because they are negative and trying to project it onto me. Because reality of it is, if you come on my videos or you come to our church and your comment is always negative about me, or you're watching every single video just to find one negative thing about me that you can comment on that, never commenting on anything positive, that just shows who you really are. But I thank all those people for that because had it not been for them being assholes in the past, I wouldn't be prepared for where I'm going in the future. And so I'm so thankful for that. I did see, who did I see? I saw somebody I wanted to acknowledge. Oh, really, bitch. I saw that she commented, sending love to her. Associate Pastor L.A. Gilbert said, because they don't have class, they are throwing shade. Well, that's why I used the phrase or the word projecting onto me because even the calling me out as being bougie or braggadocious, the reality of it is I was just raised a certain way. I was exposed to a certain something. And when you speak about being braggadocious, I think that braggadocious is when you're making people feel like what you have is better than what they have. And I've never on a video, the funny thing is, you guys didn't even know what kind of car I drove until somebody else who was here, who is not here now, exposed it to you guys. So to call me bougie or braggadocious, yet the prices for the things that I have were never exposed until someone else began to share it. I never told you guys the price of the things that I purchased up until someone else did it. But I did it personally, I think, in a live a couple weeks ago because you guys were interested in purchasing some of my furniture because I'm moving from Atlanta back to New Jersey. So braggadocious and bougie, I mean, bougie is fine, but as I posted on Twitter as well as Facebook, your parents raising you as basic does not make me bougie. I am just exposed to something different, and you've been exposed to shit that's just basic, my God. No shade. And I'm sorry if that comes across. Well, I'm not sorry how it comes across, because that's exactly what I mean. I meant what I said, and I said what I said. If your parents raised you to be basic, it's not a bad thing, but it's almost like, I can kind of compare it to the natural hair community shading the community of people who wear weaves and extensions. Like, the natural hair community swear that they're so much better because they're natural. But the reality of it is, because I'm spending my money or exposed to something that you're not okay with, does not mean that what I'm doing is bad, my God. Nor does it make you better. So it's almost like a reverse, I'm better than you. So because you're basic and I like nice things or nice shit, I'm a bad person and you're a good person because you like basic stuff? Baby. So, Really Bitch commented saying, people try to use the word bougie as an insult. Thank you. Thank you. This is my whole point. This is what I'm saying. It's almost like a reverse insult, where people who are, excuse me, wealthy or rich may shade someone for being broke. It's almost like people who are basic trying to do the opposite. Like, nobody is better because they have something or don't have something. And Really Bitch was saying, people try to use the word bougie as an insult. It's not an insult if you have class and they're raised a certain way. And I will go as far as, you can even remove the class from it. I think a lot of times people use the word bougie based off of things, like items. A nice chandelier, a nice bed, a nice table, a nice vase, or because you wear this shirt or this designer or that. The reality of it is, if you were to come into my house and if you knew me, I have things from all different places. I have a hanger from IKEA and I have a mirror from Z Gallery, my God. So the reality of it is, you cannot call me bougie. I mean, if you do, that's fine. I'm not bothered by it, but it's just weird that people who are only exposed to basic stuff feel the need to attack people who may be exposed to something different or something that's considered quote unquote better, my God. So I really only made the title of this video so that we can get started on some kind of a topic, but it's not what the topic has to be about across the board, my God. So the church is welcome to, you guys are welcome to mention various things and bring up whatever you want to talk about. I'm going to stay on this live probably until 3:30 because I was supposed to interview Dre Simber at 12 noon. He overslept and he had some other things going on, I guess, last night. And so he wanted to try to put it at 3, but I had already made the commitment to you guys at 3, so I pushed him back to 3:30. So I'm going to do this live until 3:30, and then he will have to wait until I shut all this down and set up for him, because I was ready to do my interview with him at 12 noon. Really quick before we go any further, addressing hate and negativity in the comment section. As I've already said, I am so proud and happy where I am now, and I have to acknowledge someone who you guys are going to be so surprised that has blessed me when it comes to the comment section. Akeem said something, I'm not sure if he said it only in my interview with him, but he also said it at the reunion. And the reunion should be airing tonight, I'm not sure, don't quote me, because I only was an EP. Like I said, I only did the comments. The questions for the cast from the host. I didn't really do any of the behind the scenes editing, production type stuff. I mean, I gave Josh some of my critiques on, like, change this, do this, they shouldn't be there, they shouldn't do that. But as far as like getting the footage out to you guys, I'm not a part of that. But Akeem said something, and he made it very clear that he handles the negative comments because the reality of it is the public is allowed to have their various opinions. That's your job to have your opinion. But you having your opinion does not change who I really am. It's your opinion, my God. So that really blessed me in a sense and resonated with me, because people are going to have opinions regardless, but it still does not. Their opinions don't make you, nor does it define you. And you could be completely different from what people perceive you to be from a video, from a comment, my God. So that is why I wanted to title it this, to give a shout out to Akeem for ministering to me and also encouraging me as well as others with him addressing how he handles negative comments. Like, you present yourself a certain way, it may not be who you really are, and people can choose to critique that or be more interested in knowing the real you or who you really are, my God. But I also wanted to address one other thing that wasn't necessarily negative from people, but it was a question that I saw. And the question was, why did Bishop Ty need security? Now, all of you are aware of what happened at the Chasing Atlanta reunion and how concerned I was about being around fights and so on and so forth. Also, far beyond if I am grand enough or big enough to have security, I think we are all deserving of feeling safe, my God. So people critiquing from a positive standpoint or negative standpoint or questioning why I would have security is asinine to me, only because we are allowed to feel as safe as we need to feel. And I didn't necessarily feel like I needed security because someone was going to attack me at the reunion, but I also didn't want to be amongst the people who were fighting and then get hurt. Because I've said time and time again, lots of times, the people who get hurt are bystanders or people who are trying to break up a fight. And the reality of it is, I was there, I was present as an EP. I could not walk off and leave like I did the Chasing Atlanta reunion, so I chose to have security. Also, I am a YouTube personality. Regardless of how small or how big you think my platform is, I'm exposed to people who I do not know. I don't know what their real face looks like, what size they are, and I don't fight, my God. So making sure I had security, one, was because I didn't know, based on all the negative stuff that comes randomly and people have their opinions of who I am and can be dead ass wrong, I didn't know who was going to show up to an open invitation to a reunion that I was publicized to be at. Like, it's just common sense to me why I would have security. And again, I said it goes to say, or to acknowledge the fact that we are allowed to feel as safe as we need to feel, especially because of the comments that I received. I think somebody threatened me one time on one of our lives, and a few of you guys caught it. I think it was called The Michael Show or something like that. He said that he'll see me somewhere in the near future. And I'm thinking, why would you ever see me? Because I'm not scheduled to be anywhere. I don't know who you are. I don't have any bookings. So the reality of it is, when it comes to safety and people threatening my life or threatening me, I don't know what their intentions are, I should have security. And people wondering that, or people thinking that you have to be a big celebrity or star and be grand. Plenty of regular people get killed, attacked every single day. My old apartment that I lived in New Jersey, which was in a very nice neighborhood, it's called Cherry Hill, New Jersey, where I initially did my filming from. And you guys remember that beautiful circular chandelier that I had. Someone was shot and killed. I don't know if they were killed, but 2 people were shot. And that was a nice neighborhood. So the reality of it is, you don't have to be this big celebrity and star for someone to try to attack you or want to hurt you or harm you. So Outspoken One said he needs security because it was a possibility that it might go left like last time. Thank you. I don't understand why people don't have I don't want to shade nobody, but it's strange to me that people would question me needing to have needing to feel safe in a situation where, one, I think I've shared with you guys, I'm an introvert. So me being an introvert, although we figured out that I'm probably an ambivert or ambivert, whatever it's called, I don't know how you pronunciate it or enunciate it, that still does not mean that I am not comfortable in a public setting. Even when I went to go support Charlie at Pride at the park, Piedmont Park, I didn't stay that long, and I was also very afraid because it was too many people around whom I did not know, and people comment on our videos. This is for all of us YouTube content creators, as if they know who we really are. People have called me various names, pretentious, narcissistic. I have mental illness problems, although I have the most common mental illness, which is depression and anxiety, my God. So people already are believing so many false things. Someone called me a bully on the vlog. I've never bullied anybody. Like, so people having these falsehoods and false ideas of a person made up in their mind can drive them to do foolish things and hurt somebody. So that is why I had security at the G-Status ACL Hustle reunion. I was also instructed by my family to make sure I had security as well. So it is what it is. I wasn't being grand. My life is important to me, regardless of me having attempted suicide, somebody else trying to hurt me, harm me, especially because I'm exposed to people who I do not know when I can be easily identified. Makes it pretty clear why I would have security. Alrighty, Seisha S., who is back, she was gone for a little while, said, that's very true. My friend tried breaking up a fight and hurt his ankle. He suffers from depression and has a daily regimen, which includes running. Now he's unable to take care of himself. People, it's so weird because I feel like I share so much. I'm so transparent. I try to be as honest as possible, yet people will find every single little thing to critique about me. I mean, it's like people it's the people who are negative, as I always say, they're almost inherently negative, because even when I mentioned about my wardrobe and my outfit being messed up, I clearly said it was my intention to not mention the designer. So people came on saying I was bashing the designer, and then in their comment, they mentioned the designer. I'm like, what kind of backwards shit is that? That I'm bashing, or at least talking about the designer, but not saying who it is. Then you go put the designer's name to say I'm bashing. Like, it's so weird. Ebony Cosby said, over 100 in the room. Please drop a like on this video. Thank you. Come on, Deaconess. Trying to look through some other comments. Jennifer R., the leader of the Goon Squad Ministry. I saw that you commented on a comment of someone calling me Bougie. What else did they call me? Bougie, braggadocious. I say that I'm rich, and it's not cute. Never said that I was rich. I'm nowhere near rich. And I think I commented, Jennifer R. confirmed it. I say in every live, I am not rich, my God. So it's just so weird how people will twist the truth just to try to shade me in the comment section. And you can call me shady all day long. Everything I've ever said about anybody has been fact-based. I have never made a shady comment that I twisted. So if you're going to shade me for something, shade me about my nose, because I do have a large nose. It's no shade. But don't twist some shit to shade me. Shade me with factual stuff, not lies, because it's just crazy. But again, Jennifer Ryan said, however, they need to recognize that this is the TaiCouture show, and you can say, shade, or do whatever you want. I agree, but one thing I want people to make sure they're aware of is I don't throw shade from a standpoint of being malicious. I actually talked to one of my friends, Lakia. She is like a sister to me. She is a part of my support system. And she said when she watched the vlog and I said something about Sharad's fur being real, but maybe it's dry rotted, she cringed not because of what I said. She cringed because she said she knew the public would think that I was being shady. When me, I was just speaking off of facts. The reality of it is, I don't think that Sharad's fur was from an actual furrier, like from the fur store out of fur cold storage to make sure it doesn't dry rot. So the fact of it is, he may have gotten it from a consignment shop or a thrift store, which would mean that the fur would probably be dry rotted, because to have a fur, and that being a real fur, it has to go into cold storage during the warm months so it does not dry rot. So I'm not really sure where the shade is in that. But I thank my friend and sister Lakia for letting me know, be prepared, because they're going to swear you being shady, although I know that you're not being shady, because the reality of it is, furs have to go into cold storage, my God, or it will dry rot. So, that's that, my God. Let me drink some water so I can, take a breath. Thank you, Ebony. I received that in the name of Jesus and all of the gods that exist, living and or dead. She said, you're not rich yet, but it's coming. I received that. And even if I ever become rich, I will not be braggadocious. I will not make somebody feel less than for what I have. We've said this, I've said this before in the past too. It's so weird people think that I think that I'm better, but yet I have given and blessed so many people in my years on this earth. SP said, furs dry rot. I had one from my sis that did. Exactly. So if I'm telling the truth, why is it shady? Why is it shady? My whole point was, I think the reason why I even acknowledged that was because Corday was throwing shade behind the scenes that Shirad's fur was fake. And my point was that it may look fake because it's probably, or could be dry rotted, but it's not fake. So that meant to me that Corday's shade was still a lie and was still wrong and wasn't fact-based because Shirad's fur coat really was real. And I think it was also to address the fact that it is probably likely or safe for us to assume that Sherrod may, I said the word may not be able to afford a authentic fur coat, which is why people assume it would be fake. But so with that assumption, and it possibly, or not possibly, I know it's real, with that assumption and it being real, he can afford a real one because it is probably from a consignment shop and it will most likely be dry rotted. Like, Jesus. I'll try to drop some knowledge on y'all and people swear I'm being shady. And then, let's address the Uber Black since we're on basic versus bougie. Uber Black. Okay. I do not necessarily take Uber Black everywhere I go. Uber Black is something that I take to maybe a restaurant, to an event. I don't take an Uber from my house to the gym in Uber Black. I am not that grand. And so the reason why Uber Black was important to me for the reunion was because I was dressed up going somewhere nice. And you typically drive in something nice like Uber Black or be chauffeured when you're going somewhere nice. Like, this is what I'm saying. Basic versus bougie. My God, it is not my fault that my parents exposed me to going to a ball, a gala, a reunion, in a nice car. Like, I don't have a problem with a damn Toyota. Like, I even just told y'all a week or two ago that I got rid of my Jag and I'm driving something regular and basic now, my God. So it's just like, it's so crazy. But Uber Black is cool because if you're going somewhere nice, you can, just as easy as you can get a regular Uber, which is Uber X, you can get an Uber Black to ride in style. Like, who wants to wear a sickening outfit and be in a basic car if you have the funds to be able to ride in something nicer? It's no shade to anyone else who can't do it. Also, I think people were confused about what Uber VIP is. Now, people who actually use Uber all the time know that I didn't make that shit up. Uber VIP is something that is real. If you use Uber all the time and you spend a certain amount of money, you become Uber VIP. Meaning you get people who have like higher ratings with their with driving people who have been more experienced with Uber. So there is something as Uber VIP. I did not make it up to sound grand, my God. Like, I'm thinking like, who do these people think I am? I don't make shit up. Uber VIP is real. Woo child the ghetto. Exactly. Woo child the ghetto. These ghetto ass people don't know shit. They ain't exposed to nothing. And no shade, I'm not even being mean, but it's not my fault you weren't exposed to certain things. And Woo child the ghetto said, yes it is. It's a real thing. I didn't say Uber VIP to make myself look good or feel good. Uber VIP is real. God. And the thing about it is, I was able to become Uber VIP because after my accident on December 10th, 2015, when I was almost killed, I didn't drive for 2 years. And the church knows I didn't start driving until I found out that my ex-husband had his mistress in my car, and so I took the Jag back. So, and that was early, that was I think March 1st or March 4th of this year. So I didn't drive for 2 years. So I became Uber VIP because I was riding in a damn Uber for 2 damn years, my God. Whew. It's Sunday. Praise God, saints. Praise the Lord, saints. SP said people in NYC know about Uber VIP. Yes, because most people in New York don't feel the need to have a car, so you guys are probably using Uber a lot, so it's easier for you to become an Uber VIP. It's just draining because people will shade me all because I'm telling the damn truth. It's not my fault. It's not my fault I'm exposed to shit. Jennifer R. said, Bishop, people treat you like this because they are used to those who cannot afford the burr and Uber, meaning they expect you to bring them places. All shade. See, y'all are shady, and it's so funny because people trying to shade the church and saying you guys enable me in my shade. Y'all are just as shady. So it's so funny. People always want to poke at me. No, y'all are just as shady too. Ebony Cosby said, I have never used Uber Black, but if I was going to an event, I would. Thank you, sis. Thank you, Deaconess. Thank you. These people aren't going no damn where. That's why I don't know shit. God. Oh my God. Oh my God. It's just so strange to me. I love it though. I just love that because I grew up so sheltered, it took me a minute to catch on and to be able to take the hits from people who are upset that they haven't experienced what I've experienced. Like, it took some time, and now I'm here. Started from the bottom, my God, but now I'm here. Now I can take it. So it's funny because I think one of the shady comments where someone called me pretentious, and a couple other words. And someone commented and said, he's going to remove it. No, baby, I'm not. It can stay there. And thank you for the comment. No shade. I'm like, I'm so far beyond that. Why you think I'm being stagnant? Because you're stagnant. This bitch over here is growing, my God, and changing. Donnell Hall said, so has a date been set for the date with Tremel? It has not, but speaking of other things, I have a huge surprise. So for everyone who was here and ready for this Sunday church service, my God, something you all have been requesting, and guess who is coming to my house on Wednesday night to film? I'm gonna let you. I want you guys to guess. Take a guess who is going to be here on Wednesday to film for you guys with me. Take a guess. Come on, church. Need y'all to guess who's coming on Wednesday. No, not true. It's not true, but take a guess. Come on, show me the guesses. Who's coming on Wednesday? Who do you think is going to come on Wednesday to my house to film? My ex. Hell no. No ex. No. Exes are exes for a reason. Well, who is that? Antrell PYT? You tried it, baby. Nope. Who trying to laugh at my ex? That was funny. No. No exes will be on this channel. No exes and no future partners will ever be on this channel, my guys. Ah, somebody got it. Cedric Williams said Caleb. Yes, Caleb is coming on Wednesday. We're going to do I'm going to look for some, actually, please DM me if you guys know of any other YouTube challenges, because what I'm going to do is, I have a couple of them in mind, but I want to, I told Caleb that I would figure out one that we could do. I want us to do a YouTube challenge, not the kissing challenge, my God. A YouTube challenge with him, and then allow the church to get to know him. So I'll ask him some questions as we play or do one of the challenges. So please DM me if you guys have seen any challenges on YouTube that I may not be aware of, and send me the link so that I could probably try those with Caleb. No, Bro Bay will not be on here because remember, Bro Bay was considered a potential bae, future bae, and I told you no partners will ever be on here. I will probably be married and with children if I ever am able to get married and have children at some point, and you guys won't know. You'll know that the person exists, but you'll never see the person, my God. Also, speaking of exes, bro bays, and bays, it's funny because I found out earlier today, there's a rumor going around that I have a boyfriend. I have no boyfriend. I broke up with my ex-boyfriend August 15th, my God, and there has been no boyfriend since then. So I'm not sure why people are out there lying on me, maybe to make themselves feel valid because they have boyfriends now, my God. But I don't have a boyfriend, and I agree, and the church knows that I will not be entering into a relationship until the summer of next year, and that is provided that somebody who is a friend to me now makes it then, because if it's somebody new, in the spring or summer, they would not be my boyfriend either. I will still have them go through a specific time frame of dating, 3 months to 6 months, my God, before they're officially a bae or a boyfriend. Ebony Cosby said, is that fine-ass co-host from the reunion? Yes, my God. We all know Caleb's ass is probably one of the most gorgeous men in Atlanta, if not the state of Georgia, my God. So yes, Caleb will be here. He is excited. He loves the church. He said he wants to be inducted as a member of the congregation. So he will be here on Wednesday. Also, what else do I have to do? I'm planning something with Q, Charlie, and Gardini before I move back to New Jersey. I want to do like a video with my faves. My group of faves, so we're going to do that soon, probably around the 15th of the month. I will probably post the video with Caleb. If we're going to film on Wednesday night, give me until maybe Friday, no later than Sunday, but I'm going to try to get that as soon as possible with editing to have Caleb, the video with Caleb up. Jennifer R. said, I'm not feeling Caleb, just saying. Jennifer R., why not? Because why? I feel like you think that I like him, so because I like him and he's a gorgeous man, that he might suck me in. Caleb may probably even want me, child. So why are you bothered by it, Jennifer R? I know you are the elder of the Goon Squad Ministry, but why are you not feeling Caleb? Thank you, Seisha. Everybody's waiting for Jennifer R to explain why she is not feeling Caleb. Tina Jones said, hey, Bishop. Hi, Tina. Antrell, see, I don't know if it's Antrell PYT. I'm not sure how to say your name, but your comment says, in the vlog, didn't Caleb try to shade the church, my God? Actually, no. This is the thing. This is why now I'm stuck in a great space with people misquoting stuff or saying things the wrong way or misunderstanding things, because it doesn't only happen to me. People do it to others. So I'm going to call you Ant for short. No, Caleb did not try to shade us. Caleb really did not know about us. And so that is why he is so excited, because he knows about us, knows that you guys exist, and wants to come here and be a part. So he was not shading. I feel like shading would be someone knowing who we are, saying that they don't know who we are. He really did not know. And his best friend confirmed he did not know. And he asked me some valid questions. Remember, he wasn't even following me on social media until that moment you thought he was shading the church. So no, not at all. He's excited to come because he does know who we are. And don't forget, this platform is still kind of small compared to others on YouTube. We only have about 22,000 members, my God. Now that's a lot for a church, but the reality of it is that's very small on YouTube, because the heavy hitters on YouTube are like at 100,000, 500,000, 1 million members, my God. So it is possible that a Caleb would not know who we are. Jennifer R. said, because he tried to shade you in the front of the people has nothing to do with you liking him. See, Jennifer, everybody thinks he tried to shade me. I don't think Caleb was trying to shade me, but I'm glad you guys think that he tried to do that, because when he comes on Wednesday, I will make sure to have him address you guys feeling like Caleb was trying to shade me by saying he didn't know who I was or who we were as a YouTube church, my God. Vicky Kelly Bruce said he seemed a bit arrogant during the interaction about not knowing about the church. Baby, y'all are... y'all don't play. Vicky. Mother Vicky Kelly Brew, you always have my back, but I'm going to share something with you and the church. Think about how people judge and critique me because of my posture or word usage or things I really just don't know or not sure of. You guys are now doing the same thing that the trolls do to me. Now, you're not being as vicious, but the assumption and judgment is still based off of things that people judge me for too. So be careful, because I don't think Caleb is arrogant at all. Now, because he speaks well, He has this sexy voice. He's tall. He has this certain presence. I can see why one would think he was being arrogant, but it's no different than things that people call me out for, and they're 100% wrong about who I really am. So I want to make that clear. Mother Vicky Kelly said, okay, you're right. I'll give him a chance. Give him a chance. I think when he comes here and sits down with me and you guys watch that video, then judge him, because you guys know that plenty of people that we thought were a certain kind of a way from reality shows or reality web series come to the church, and then because I give them genuineness and kindness, you see a different side of them than what face value caused you to feel or believe or think. Nadia Grant said he's super confident and it comes off as arrogance. I agree, but I think that be careful with the word confident, because I think we all have different levels of insecurities, and so sometimes being insecure, and not insecure in a negative way, I mean normal insecurities, can also make you come across arrogant, because for me, I'm not always the most confident, but I do know that some of my insecurities with like being socially awkward comes across like I'm arrogant, because I may not speak because I'm afraid to speak, or I may not be as warm because of being uncomfortable in a situation. So some of our insecurities can also translate as being arrogant. My God. And Regina Harrington said, I love Caleb. He is so cute. Jennifer R. said, nope, straight judgment, sorry about it. Come on, I'm about to call you president. Darnita is the president of the International Goon Squad. Come on, Jennifer R. She said, nope, straight judgment, sorry about it. She checked her own self. This is why I love our church, because you guys check me, I check you. We take a moment, stop, reflect, and then, you figure out, maybe I was wrong, maybe I was doing the most. So, Outspoken One said, as long as True won't be faded, the interview may be good. True? Who said True was coming? I guess you're saying in general. I don't have any. I saw Donald Holt's comment. He got me sidetracked. I don't have any plans to interview True. I would love to, but I don't have any plans on it. He hasn't reached out to me about him coming. Donald Holt's comment that threw me off said, Warm Cooch Wednesdays with Caleb and Bishop. No, I need Caleb to feel as comfortable as possible, because I think because he is so gorgeous, that can be annoying sometimes when you just want to just have fun, be chill, and people are always thirsty for you, my God. So I definitely am not going to make it awkward. I would not call it Warm Cooch Wednesdays at all. No, I would not do that. Linda Jackson said, did you hear that Alex from Ready to Love is on life support? Prayers up. Well, prayers to to Alex. I don't know who Alex is. I don't even really know the show Ready to Love. I'm not sure about that show. I never watched it. I'm scrolling back up to see if there are any more comments before I close. I do know that I'm over 3:30, but I don't want to shut it down with you guys just as of yet, because I do know that Dre Simber is supposed to come, but we were scheduled at 12, so he has to wait a second. But I want to see if there's any other comments that were posted that I didn't catch. I see people talking about Caleb. Jennifer R. said no kissing challenges. Definitely not. I wouldn't do that anymore. Although I wouldn't mind doing a kissing challenge with Caleb, but I would not do that. Fleur Bell said it's actually a good thing to be bougie and enjoy the better things in life. So people who don't have access to the good life can see it's possible for everyone to live well. I'm so glad I read your comment, Fleur, because that's one thing that is always my intention. Like, if you ever see what I have, it's never because I feel like I'm better nor above anyone, nor being condescending. It is to encourage others to do better, live for better, strive for better, and work hard for better. So I'm glad you said that, because that is a very great point that you made. I think I also wanted to address something else. Something else, something else. Don't remember, but if it comes to me before I close this live, I will say it. Donnell Hawk said, no shade. I want to slide in the King's DMs because he was sexy as hell in that vlog. Oh, well, go on ahead. Shoot your shot. My God. Go on ahead. So, church, I mean, if you have any questions before I close, hit me with your questions, especially if it's in reference to the vlog, because I'm not going to really address the vlog anymore. I feel like I touched on everything. I will say, though, it's sad that people feel like that mental health is something to play with and or to be made fun of. And because I think someone commented and said that my behavior in the vlog was not classic, was what's the proper word to use? It's for lack of a better word, it's normal. The behavior I was displaying was normal for someone who has mental health issues. And I'm thinking, like, that is so disgusting to say, and what behavior are we referring to? So I wanted to address that because I take mental health very seriously, and you know you're an evil person when you try to connect someone's mental health to them being in a vlog, having fun, trying to live their best life, and moving on from the hurt and pain and manipulation from relationships of the past. So that's just sad. Jennifer R said, you better not say my friend, my buddy, my pal. I'm just saying I'm having flashbacks. My God. No, I won't say that. I don't have anybody. Like, I have nobody. Speaking of your flashbacks, a comment that I want to address was someone chose to comment on my vlog and say that that vlog and my behavior in the vlog is starting to make my ex-boyfriend, and they said his name, look like an angel. And I replied and I said he is an angel. I never said I was an angel. So if you want to believe he's an angel, that's fine. And I just found it strange. I think they also said they were being unbiased as an unbiased viewer. And after I addressed them saying he was an angel, I said, it's interesting that you chose to claim that you were unbiased when you really are biased, because on a vlog that had nothing to do whatsoever with my ex, about my ex, he wasn't mentioned, not even shaded in the vlog, and you chose to bring his name, my ex-boyfriend that is, on the vlog to try to call me out to say that he is an angel because of how I behaved in the vlog. And the saddest thing to me is it reminds me of scenarios when people try to slut shame someone, or they try to act as if someone doing this means that this person didn't do what they did to them. And the reality of it is, I could be an angel or a devil. That does not change what the other person or someone else is because of my behavior. So that's that. Pretty Money being shady saying an angel hosting cabin trips. See, I wasn't trying to, I'm not going there. I'm not going there at all. I'm not. I only mentioned it because it was so strange that I don't know what happened in the vlog that made people think that it's just weird to me. It's weird to me. Seisha S. at Bishop, it's first Sunday and the church is real thirsty today. The talk about Caleb has our throats dry. I forgot it is first Sunday. Who is going to be handling communion on today, my God? I'm assuming you already should have had it because this is an afternoon service, so you probably should have had your communion at your morning service. Dion Banks said, do a blindfold challenge and guess what the food or item is. Oh, that's cool too. That means I would have to go pick up some food or some food items. That's a good idea too. Oh, like from the grocery store. Okay, that would be cool. I'll try that. I will consider that. But definitely send me DMs or comments and let me know of some other challenges that would be great, but I will consider that. Thank you, Dion Banks. The original Transformer collector said, yo, I don't even know what he said to who it was. This lets you know that when I read comments, I don't pick and choose most of the time. I just read it to acknowledge people who are here. And the original Transformer collector, I don't know who you're talking about and what it is. I'm not even going to read it, but it was funny because people think I pick and choose and skip over questions when I just read whoever my eyes land on, unless it's someone like a Jennifer R, who I can just always see in the comments anyway. Jennifer R said, no blindfolds because the wrong thing may go in the mouth. Y'all are a mess, a total mess. I heart Neek said, I might have missed this, but was True at the reunion? I didn't see him in your behind the scenes. No, True wasn't at the reunion. Zafar was not there, nor was Milan Jada, and Adrian wasn't there neither. Oh, Joe Will said Transformer was citing song lyrics. Oh. See, I don't know. Y'all remember I did the harmonizing challenge? I don't know the lyrics to songs. Even songs that I like from my fave. You know that Brandy's my idol. I always say that. I don't know the lyrics to all her songs. So that would have totally been over my head. Jennifer R said, wait, did I just leave you speechless? Wow. Yes, you did, because we already know that Caleb is gorgeous as hell, and Caleb is tall, and Caleb has this, he's not thick, but he has like this muscular kind of a thickness type of body. Child, I'm not going to go there. I'm not going to go there because we're going to keep this very light, sweet, and fun, non-sexual situation on Wednesday. It was funny because I think what I'll do is, if Caleb has time, I will film with him a pre-recorded something with the challenge and ask him questions. But I'll try to sneak on live with him for you guys to ask some questions as well that I may not remember to ask while I'm interviewing him or while he's here hanging out. Miss K said, I wonder why Milan Jada decided not to go to the reunion. I think it was all over social media. There was beefs and arguments, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, Milan Jada's biggest concern was being portrayed the wrong way by the producers during the season. But that's hard to speak to because we pretty much give the footage of ourselves, and even if you put it in the wrong order, you still said what you said and did what you did. So I don't know. Outspoken One said, yep, I was going to go until Dre said that. Hope Ja isn't upset with me. So Dre said, well, Outspoken One, why would you not go? Just because of something else someone said or who wasn't going to show up. That's not cool. I would be upset with you. Especially if you were claiming that you were going to go and be there to support. Pretty Money said, Tracember fight like someone's mama who can't find her cigarettes. Okay. I have nothing to say to that. Ebony Cosby said he made an announcement a while ago when he quit the show. I do remember that. I think Ebony spoke about it as well, if I'm not mistaken. Just scrolling through, I'm going to cut this live at 3:45 to see and check and find out where Tracember actually is, because he may be here already. All right, see, I don't see. Jennifer R said, Bishop, you are 12 minutes over. I know that I am, but this live was planned for 3 before the interview, so Dre will have to be patient. So I'm going to cut it at 3:45. It's 3:33. Jennifer, make sure you let me know when it's 3:45 because I will do our closing, my God, and give the benediction. Donnell Hall is already playing the organ. Antonio Wood said, Bishop, how do you pick shows to recap or to discuss? Do you take recommendations? If so, any other YouTube series any other YouTube series you would consider revamping or recapping next. Victoria Farah, my baby, Nastasia Griffin said, just came to say hi, boo. See you later. Love you. Thank you for the donation. Speaking of donations, my God, someone said I was begging the church donations. I never did that. I welcome them. I appreciate them because it helps me put back into the channel. But I never have begged for a donation. Someone else did, but not me. My God. As far as the shows that I pick shows that I really like and I am passionate about. As far as YouTube stuff, I'm cutting back on those because my core fan base in the church really cares more about network TV. And I already explained in a previous live that I was giving too much of my time to the reality web series on YouTube, and they don't necessarily appreciate me bringing my fan base to them. So I need to go where my fan base is going to continue to grow, and that is network TV recaps. So I will continue with G Status when they restart, and I will still do the Circle NYC because I have a great friendship. Well, I won't say it's a friendship, but I have a great, what's the word? A great working relationship and an interaction with Nunu, who is the producer of the Circle NYC. So I will still do that. It is 3:45. I gotta check and see where December is. If anything, since I'm cutting it short and we normally always go over and it's usually a lot longer, I will discuss whatever we have not finished discussing today. I will discuss on our live on Wednesday at 12 noon, maybe 12:30, but I will come back and do a live with our normal Wednesday Bible study, midday Bible study on Wednesday, and we can discuss anything else then. My God. I think that's it. Regina Harrington said, I know you do not beg, Bishop, and I love your channel. Somebody commented and said I beg for donations, so that's what made me address that, because it's the weirdest thing. Stacia S said, all the shade can't stop this church's shine. It's all love, even when there's no light. Catch that. Alrighty, guys, so that's about it. Thank you guys for tuning in to I think this is our very first Sunday midday, I guess late afternoon, church worship service, my God. So please comment down below in the comment section, thumbs up this video, subscribe to our channel, become a part of the notification ministry, share this video, and thank you guys for watching. Bye.